Episode 23 of Delicious in Dungeon begins with a flashback. In it, we see the Senshi and his former team come across the ancient golden castle he talked about in the previous episode. The Senshi tell their allies that they should not explore that place without a proper plan. However, the allies of the Senshi force him to control the area with them. The Senshi tell Leas and the others that his former allies have become obsessed with the dungeon and have been behaving unnaturally. Suddenly, the Senshi allies find the remains of one of their allies, Tadani, in the past timeline. Another ally says that Toten was killed by a winged beast and the castle became a dungeon. The Senshi and his former allies try to escape, but according to the Senshi, he and the others encountered many obstacles, from traps to losing supplies. This caused the Senshi group leader to divide everyone into groups to perform different tasks. The Senshi leader tells the Senshi to make a detailed map and stay in a certain place. As the days passed, the Senshi notes that they lost more allies and supplies and had no choice but to eat the horse that traveled with them. In the end, only the Senshi and their allies Brigon and Gillen remain. Gillen tells the Senshi that they will deal with the griffin, but tells the Senshi not to worry about the beast. Later, Senshi overhears Brigon yelling at Gillen when he gave Senshi food because Senshi rarely participates in the team. Inevitably, Gillen and Brigon confront Griffin. Gillen reunites with the Senshi and tells him that he killed the griffin, but Brigon was killed in battle. Gillen turns Griffin into soup and then gives some of it to the Senshi. Gillen then leaves the area and never returns, leaving the Senshi alone with their finished meal. After a little investigation, the Senshi flee the area. He tells Leas and the others about his experiences with the orcs and the lessons they taught him. The Senshi eventually reach the surface, but refuse to visit their homeland. That is why the Senshi say they chose to live in the cave and its lower levels. The Senshi then consider Gillen's last meal. Senshi doesn't know if Gillen used a different meat in this dish. Senshi says that of all the monsters he ate, nothing came close to the taste of that dish. The Senshi say that he ran away from the griffin because he was scared to discover that the griffin meat he ate long ago was not from the griffin. Next, Leas suggests that the Senshi eat the griffin they defeated. He claims that this will help the Senshi find out if Gillen gave him griffin meat that day. The Senshi eats the plate and confirms that it was not the griffin he ate that day. Next, Leas eats a meal and claims that Gillen is eating the Senshi hippogriff meat. He claims that the winged beast that attacked the group of Senshi was not a griffin and claims it was a hippogriff. As with Fellini, Leas states that the Senshi group mistook the griffin for a hippogriff due to their similar build. Leas tells the others that they should find the hippogriff. He claims that the changelings, spongy creatures, in the dungeon will help them find it. Leas dives into the story of surrogate child. Basically, anyone, monster or human, who walks in the ring of change experiences a slight change in appearance. However, Leas claims that the griffin they defeated was not a griffin. Leas believed that it was a completely different specimen that had become a griffin due to the encounter with the changelings. Leas puts the flesh of the griffin inside the ring of changes. Its flesh becomes hippogriff flesh. Leas prepares hippogriff soup and feeds it to the Senshi. Senshi eats it and says it's the soup Gil gave him and thanks everyone for helping to create it. The Senshi apologize to Leas and the other for withholding the intelligence. He promises to help them find the winged lion, Thistle, and Fallon. Leas is happy to have the Senshi on the team. Suddenly, Leas and his friends wander into the field of the changers and discover their effect on them during the night. Leas tells the others that they all changed species from Marcel to a half-legged Izutsumi goblin. Leas and the others notice that the dungeon has moved again. Regardless, our group leaves, hoping to find the ring of change that will bring them back to normal. Leas and his crew find a magical door. Kensuke tries to open the door and a group of ghosts attack our heroes. Chilchik and the others have trouble fighting the gargoyles because they haven't adjusted to their new bodies. Fortunately, the door opens and our heroes escape the wrath of the gargoyles. Leas makes a meal for everyone. As they eat, Marcel lectures Leas about that fortress and how it relates to the war between the dwarves and the technology created during the battle. Chilchik hopes that Marcel can speak to the elves when they come for them. Leas says they can trust to make Senshi since he is an elf now. After looking at the Senshi again, everyone admits that he is no help in this regard. Therefore, the episode ends with Leos and the others plotting a way to return to normal life. Now we can verify that, as expected, this episode delved into the Senchi's dark experiences with their former dwarf allies. While we don't delve too deeply into each ally's death, the members of the Senchi team who got a lot of screen time definitely had an impact on him. It was also touching to see Gillen defend the Senchi. Also, the problems of Brigon with the Senchi made sense when everyone reacted in the same way that he did to the special treatment of the Senchi. Unfortunately, this chapter doesn't touch too much on these background characters to make people feel overly empathetic about their deaths. While some may believe that Gillen and Brigon survived, they most likely perished as we have not seen their bodies. However, Delicious in Dungeon had some unexpected twists in previous episodes, so kudos to the people who feel that way. Also, many people find the monster and world history of this chapter fascinating, as usual. This again shows how little we know about it, the species that live there, and how it actually came to be. On the other hand, the situation of Mutoten and Hippogriff seems a little comfortable in writing. Regardless, it was nice to see the Senchi apologize to Leos and the others for not being honest with them. Still, it was nice that Leos and the others accepted the Senchi back into the team. Overall, this was another imaginative and informative chapter of Delicious in Dungeon. I look forward to seeing what the final episode has to offer next week. Hope you like this video. Stay tuned in this channel for latest upcoming updates on this series. And add a bookmark in this channel for further upcoming updates on movies, anime, and web series. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share our channel. And for latest updates, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.